Is your Ford CMAX key fob not working? A dead battery is the most common cause. Replacing it yourself is easy, saves money, dealerships charge $50 to $200, and takes just a few minutes. This video covers CMAX models from 2013 to 2019 and uses a CR2032 battery. No recalls or complicated software is involved. It's a simple DIY fix. The Ford CMAX key fob requires a CR2032 3-volt lithium coin battery. This is a widely available and inexpensive battery, typically costing under $5. The capacity is 220 mAh with battery life averaging 1 to 3 years. Proper disposal of old batteries is essential. Recycle at electronics stores. Make sure to confirm you're buying a CR2032. Other sizes won't fit. You'll only need a couple of simple tools for this replacement. A small flathead screwdriver to gently pry open the key fob, or even just a coin if you don't have a screwdriver. An anti-static wrist strap is optional, but recommended by some for extra safety to prevent static discharge. Having a soft cloth or pad to work on can protect the fob from scratches. No soldering or other advanced tools are needed. First, locate the small slot on the side of the key fob. Insert your flathead screwdriver or coin into the slot and gently pry the two halves of the fob apart. Be careful not to force it. Once open, remove the old battery, noting which side is facing up with the positive plus mark. Insert the new CR2032 battery with the positive plus side facing up, matching the original orientation. Snap the two halves of the fob back together until they click securely. Test the fob by pressing the buttons to confirm it's working properly. Always double-check the battery orientation before closing the fob. Forcing it closed with the battery in the wrong way can damage the fob. Pry gently when opening the fob to avoid cracking the plastic casing. Consider wearing an anti-static wrist strap to prevent damage from static discharge. If the fob doesn't close properly, check for debris or misalignment of the internal components. If the key fob doesn't work after battery replacement, first double-check the battery orientation. The CR2032 battery must be inserted with the positive side facing up to ensure proper electrical contact. Next, ensure you're using a new battery that's fully charged. Old or depleted batteries may not provide enough power, even if inserted correctly. Ensure the battery contacts inside the fob are clean and making proper contact. Corrosion or debris can prevent the electrical connection needed for the fob to function. If the key fob still doesn't work after checking orientation, battery condition, and contacts, it likely has an internal electronic fault. In this case, you'll need to replace the entire key fob, which is significantly more expensive than just the battery. While battery replacement keeps older key fobs working, automotive technology offers modern alternatives. Newer Ford models provide digital key options through the Ford Pass app, letting you use your smartphone to lock, unlock, and start your car. This eliminates the need for physical key fobs and their battery maintenance. Some recent Ford vehicles also include rechargeable key fobs that charge wirelessly. These innovations signal a future where traditional physical keys may be phased out entirely. Replacing the battery yourself can save you significant money compared to dealership service. A CR2032 battery costs about $5, while dealership replacement can run $100 to $200. That's a savings of $95 to $195. Automotive experts, including those from Edmunds and Popular Mechanics, recommend this as a simple and risk-free task. Online forums and YouTube tutorials provide ample guidance for the process. While digital keys are emerging for newer vehicles, battery replacement remains relevant for older models like the Ford CMAX. Enjoy the savings and the satisfaction of a quick DIY fix.